How are you going to prepare for your gigs? What did you put in your cruise application? Where is the cruise going to? What is my life? That's so insane. That's so insane. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Elaine. I am so happy that you are here with me. I just want to say first, right off the bat, thank you so much. I had a fantastic response on my first video on YouTube announcing my cruise job that I'm going to be doing as a musician starting next month in February. I'm so excited to just have you along with me on this adventure, on this YouTube journey. I'm still very new at all of this. I upgraded, I got a little mic, which is exciting. If you like this kind of video, and also we're looking forward to traveling videos too, you can subscribe, like this video, comment. You can also find me on my other social medias on Instagram and Facebook at Elaine Eagle Music. We are going to do a Q&A. I asked on my social media for you guys to ask your cruise questions. I recognize that this job that I'm going to be doing is a little unique, a little niche, and not a lot of people get to do this, which is amazing that I have this opportunity. I'm still over the moon. Let's get into it. Our first question is, how are you going to prepare for your gigs? That's a really good question. And a lot of that is happening right now. I don't know if you see all of these books. There's more over here that you can't see and more over here on the piano that you can't see. But I am doing a lot of learning right now, learning new material, solo piano material. I was given a list of ideas, basically, top 100 piano bar songs. And so a lot of it is very kind of classic American songbook, Carole King, Elton John, Frank Sinatra, all that kind of stuff, which is stuff that I love anyway. So that's exciting. I really love all this music that I'm getting to learn. So that's how I'm preparing currently. When I'm on board the ship, there is going to be an electric keyboard that I can take back to my cabin with me and prepare, learn requests or learn, further new material, which I'm really excited about, that I'll have that opportunity to practice and rehearse while on board. This next question is the question I've been getting the most recently. Does your husband get to come with you on this cruise? I am happily married. I've been married for a little over 5 years. The answer is unfortunately no. My husband does not get to come with me on this cruise. The company that I'm working for, they're pretty high-end cruises. So to purchase a ticket for him to come on this cruise with me would be pricey. Let's put it that way. And, my husband has a job. He has a great job here where we live. For this, at least this first cruise out of the gate, he is not going to be coming with me. I'm definitely going to be asking him to send pictures of our cats multiple times a day. That's just how it's going to be. Okay, the next question is, what did you put in your cruise application? This is a great question. I went around watching vlogs and reading blog posts and, listening to people who are doing this job, trying to see what I should put in my applications. Some cruise lines and some agencies will have specific documents that they want from you, but basically, I think the best place to start if you're trying to put together a package to send out to cruise agencies or cruise lines is a updated resume, a list of all the songs that you play. The golden rule that I've heard for a song list is to have about 200 songs. And that sounds like so much. I know that sounds crazy. In my case, I'm a full-time musician. I play in a bunch of bands. I play solo multiple nights a week. And once I started actually counting up all the songs that I know, I had a pretty good set list going. So I made a list of all those songs, resume, and then probably the most important thing, which is live performance video. So many cruise lines want to see how you sound live. They want to see how you interact with your audience. They want to see people singing along and having a good time at your shows. They want to just see you in your element. So having some good audience-focused live video is a great place to start. I also made a demo reel, which was not a live performance per se. It wasn't at a gig or anything like that, but set up a camera, set up some microphones, set up a cute backdrop and everything, and played about 30 seconds, 45 seconds of like 20 different songs in a row. Cut them into a nice, concise demo reel showing the different genres that I can do, the different styles of music, some piano pieces, some vocal pieces, just kind of an overall view of my music. All right, our next question is kind of a two-part question. What companies did you apply with, and did you use an agency or apply directly to the cruise lines themselves? The answer is both. When I was looking into doing this as a job, I really had my, application package with all the stuff we just discussed in it, and I sprayed that out to as many cruise agencies as I could find, as many cruise line applications as I could find. I sent it out to anyone I thought would listen. So I probably sent it to, I don't know, maybe 20 different agencies and cruise lines. Some of those I heard back from right away. Some of those I heard back from and decided it wouldn't be a good fit. And some of them I did auditions for or sent further material, and it didn't really amount to anything. Currently for this job, I am working with an agency. I sent out my application, all my paperwork and everything to this agency a while ago. It was months before I heard from them about this job. So having patience is also very important. They sent me an email about this open piano vocalist position that they had, that they were trying to fill. And within the hour of getting the email, I sent back, yes, I'm interested. Please tell me more. I want to know about this. I think that working with an agency is a nice way to go because they can help connect you to these cruise lines, and it's not just you out there by yourself. I think you have a nice kind of gateway through that with an agency. I would also encourage you to do some research on both the different agencies and the different cruise lines that you're interested in working with, seeing what their requirements are, what kind of entertainment they have. If you're a soloist, looking into what cruise lines are going to be best for you. What kind of music do you play? Are you interested in being put in a band? Are you already in a band? What about a duo or a trio? I think just doing some research and seeing where you're going to fit best is really an important step. Okay, the next question is not really a question, which is okay, but it was, please share your living conditions and day-to-day schedule. And my answer is absolutely. When I'm on the ship, you will be seeing all of that here on my YouTube. I can tell you right now, I'm getting a cabin to myself on the ship, which is amazing. A lot of musicians, especially if you're being put in a band or a duo, trio, you might have to share a room, which let's just say I'm very excited that I don't have to do that on this trip. Absolutely, you will be getting a room tour. You're going to be getting my day-to-day schedule, where we're going, all that kind of stuff as soon as I'm on the ship. All right, our next question is, how many shows per night are you doing, and do you need a different set per show? In my contract, I can be doing up to 4 sets every day. A set is about an hour. So basically, right now as a musician, I play 3-hour sets all the time, 4-hour rehearsals all the time. So it's not going to be too difficult, I think, to do 4 sets throughout the entire day. It's not just going to be at night. I could be playing a brunch or a lunch or cocktail hour, piano music. And then, do you need a different set per show? I will answer that as I'm not really sure. On this cruise, we are going to be having guests for 2-week periods at a time. So every 2 weeks, we'll get a new set of passengers. And they want you to, during those 2 weeks, really spice things up. You don't want to have the same set day after day after day for 2 weeks. Something I love is that they really encourage you on this cruise line specifically to be creative. If you want to do music trivia, if you want to do a Beatles night, if you want to do all kinds of themed sets and stuff like that, they really highly encourage that, which I love. As a creative, as an artist, that is so much fun. I'm so excited. I have so many ideas. All right, we're getting close to the end. I just want to thank you guys again for sending in these questions. These are awesome, and I love getting to answer them and talk to you guys about all of this. Our next question is, where is the cruise going to? This is the thing I'm probably most excited about, is all the amazing destinations that I'm going to get to see on this trip. I have a 3-month contract. It's a little under 3 months. And for the first half or so of the cruise, I'm going to be in the Caribbean, sailing around a handful of different islands for about 6 weeks. And then for the final part of my cruise, we are going to be touring around the Mediterranean. What is my life? That's so insane. That's so insane. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. And the last question I wanted to answer here was, are there any comedians performing on this cruise? I thought this was a fun question. The answer is no. We're not going to have any comedians on board this ship. However, there are going to be 4 other musicians on board. It's going to be me, another soloist, and then a trio, which I am so excited about. This is one thing I will say, if you're a musician and you're watching this and you want to get into cruise work, be open to collaboration. If you play in bands, if you are used to working with other musicians, that's something that's going to look really good on your resume. I am so excited to get to collaborate and work together with these other musicians. This cruise line I'm working with, they really encourage you to be collaborative, to work together, to put together fun, different themed sets and work together as much as you can. So no comedians on this cruise, but there will be a handful of musicians, which I can't wait. All right, well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. This was a blast, and I would love to do a part 2. I think it'd also be fun to do another part after I'm done with the cruise, and we'll see if any of my answers change. So if you have any other questions, if you want me to do a part 2, please comment them down below, or feel free to direct message me on Instagram or Facebook at Elaine Eagle Music. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you're interested in cruising content about being a cruise musician, please subscribe, like this video, follow me on my other socials. I would love to get to know you and have you along on this fantastic journey. So I'll see you soon.